Yes. Yeah. Before I would be happy with the point, but when you see first half, although I don't think we played that brilliant, but we had completely control. We had the overload in the midfield. We used it very well, especially when we switched from the right to the left. We used that overload. We scored both goals. But when you are, be honest, just before we make 2-0, they had a big chance to score 1-1. And also before that, over our right side, we conceded some counters and we were not good in positioning. And so also already before halftime, we were playing not that well. But after halftime, there was a difference. We lose the control because we were not ball secure. And then you have to go into the fight. And when you lose your battles, when you don't block the crosses, when you don't squeeze out, when you don't block shots, you concede goals, and that's what happened. So then you can be, finally, you have to be satisfied and take that point.
Eric, is the second half maybe a culmination of so many domestic cup games and European matches, or is that maybe more of an excuse? How do you see it? You've had a very busy schedule.
Oh, we have. We have the worst schedule also in the Premier League, and that will not change. Also not the coming period. So we have to take that, but that cannot be an excuse. And the time is enough to recover. So our players are in demand to be ready. And today we were not ready. Some thought 90% is enough, but we lose focus. That's the way why we gave balls away. We did our jobs in positioning. And then you concede goals, and that was in both goals was the case. But more, you lose control of the game.
What was the thinking behind the substitutions? Because Christian seemed to be playing quite well, and Marcus had some joy from playing up front.
Oh yeah, he did well. But if you have seen the game, you see also in the period after halftime that we lose the control in the game. And I prepared the subs and already before the 2-1, and you could see that goal coming. And then you bring with Fred, you bring energy, one who can win a ball. For instance, on Sunday he was brilliant in that fact. And you bring with Martial, one who can keep a ball up, and then can Ressi and Anthony and Bruno make his runs behind. And that was the idea.
When you were in control, you were passing the ball so quickly, great tempo, and that seemed to disappear in the second half. Is that tempo essential to the way you play well?
I think it has to do with awareness and with where's the free man. And before halftime, we had overload in the midfield, and we used that very well. And especially the switches from right to left. I think Spurs had huge problems with that. And I think also we scored the goals both from a pass from the right to the left. After halftime, it was different because we couldn't keep the ball. And then you lose control.
Your defence again had Luke Shaw into centre backs. How did you feel the defence did as a whole? And do you feel that as the game wore on, it became more difficult for them?
Yeah, when you give too often the balls away, then they have more part in the game on the ball, in possession. Yeah, then they get more tested in that part. And so yeah, that was definitely the case. But it was not great how they the support on them, and then it's got more difficult. But I think all over, I think they did again a good job.
Will that be your defence going forward with Harry being injured?
Oh, we have to look from game to game, and now we have to focus on Villa and see what's the best against Villa. But we don't have so many options in that positions already. A left fullback like Luke is doing great now as a left centre back.
Last question.
Eric, when you talk about players giving 90%, is that in terms of effort, commitment, focus? Because that seems like quite a basic requirement to give 100%.
Yeah, it has to be. And you have to bring it every time. Although I know they are not robots. And it's a tough shadow. but it can't be. We can't accept. And when you are a player for Man United, when you're wearing this shirt, you have to give it on every occasion, in every game. And as a team, you have to manage the game, get the win, and then is everyone happy and satisfied, and we will forget everything. But the base is always you give everything, and you have to prepare as a player that you are ready for the game, for the battle, for the fight.